guys, I'm excited. I am so hyped. I'm so ready. I have been anticipating this moment since the announcement of this product. Finally, at long last, we are here. Peterman Valley has a new MacBook Pro, and I'm ready. What's going on, guys? Eldred here. Welcome back. I am greeted today with a gift. This is a gift. This is a Christmas gift. I am literally so hyped. I'm trying to contain it so much, but I'm really excited because this was something I have been wanting since the actual reveal at the Apple event. And, you know, Apple came out, they revealed the M1 Pro MacBook Pro 14 and 16 inch with a bunch of, literally just a complete redesign. Today we have the 16 inch MacBook Pro. This big boy, this thing is insane. Like, I was debating so much before actually making the final purchase. I was like, do I want the 14 inch for the smaller form factor and portability, or do I want the 16 inch to keep my size because I'm currently rocking a 15 inch. I was like, what do I want? What kind of storage capacity do I want? How much am I going to be storing on the machine versus on an external drive? I just had so much like conflicting thoughts with like what exactly to go for, if to go for anything at all, because I did have a functioning 2019 15-inch MacBook Pro, but I knew immediately whenever they released this, whenever they announced it, they revealed it, and then it actually became available, and all the great reviews, the overwhelming love and support for this machine. When that came out, I was like, all right, you know what? I'm probably gonna have to pull the trigger on this, and we did. We did. I want to quote Quinn from Snazzy Labs. He actually said something very interesting in the Genius Bar podcast with John Prosser and Sam Cole, and he actually said that he tested this machine with his 20,000 Mac Pro, and he found that the performances were very similar.
We've been so impressed by the 16-inch MacBook Pro that we might switch, if anything. Not because it's necessarily better. I don't think it's quite as good, but it's close enough. It's amazing because our config was like same as yours. Ours was actually a little less because I didn't go with as large of an internal SSD. So I think it was like 2,800 or maybe 3,000. I don't know. But our Mac Pro config is 13. And for what we do, they're within like, you know, a couple of seconds in export time. And the MacBook Pro actually plays back our footage better than the Mac Pro does. So it's crazy.
Yes.
Yeah.
Do you hate yourself?
There's a $10,000 difference between the two?
Yeah.
Absolute insanity that this portable machine can contest with the power, efficiency, and with the performance, export times with ProRes video, red footage, all of that good stuff in Final Cut Pro, and actually stand a chance against stationary high-end computers. This M1 Pro and M1 Max chip is a home run, and I just had to get my hands on it, and here it is. Oh, I got a smile on my face. So let's just get to the unboxing. Honestly, I just want to unbox them. I want to get them out. I just want to basically see what this looks like in person in my home. Oh man, here we go. Here we go. Oh my goodness. Am I ready for this? I'm probably not ready for this. I don't think I'm mentally prepared. Actually, I am ready for this. I am extremely prepared for this. All right, here we go. Let's do this. 3, 2, 1. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness, wait. Wow, this box is like thicker than I thought. I thought it would be a little more thin and hollow, but it's got some good weight to it. Oh, I can already feel the heaviness. Oh my goodness, this is a chunky boy. Yo. Oh man. Alright, here we go. We're gonna take the paper off. I'm gonna try not to like rip it because, you know, your boy wanna preserve this pristine Apple packaging. Okay. Oh, this is Christmas. This is Christmas to me. This is beautiful. Oh, the silver. I had to go with the silver because of how well it contrasts with the actual keyboard, the anodized blackwell around the keyboard, and it looks like that was a terrific choice. I actually have a space gray. Wow, the Apple logo is larger than than my 2019 model. Okay, so this is absolutely beautiful. Look at that, the MacBook Pro engraving. Ah, that's so premium. It feels like an expensive machine. Okay, I'm gonna set this aside for a second, and we're going to get into the internals. I am literally so happy. Y'all don't understand. Okay, so we have the MagSafe braided cable here. We've got the instructions. I don't know if it comes with an Apple. Does it come with an Apple sticker? It does. It comes with 2 of them. Wait, what? Is that space gray? Oh! Oh! I've never, this is my first time ever seeing the darker Apple logo stickers. I've always had the white ones, because literally everything else in the past, they've always given the white ones. This is probably the darker Apple logo sticker to go with the space gray MacBook Pro, but they didn't give the white ones for the silver, and I'm actually kind of glad, because every other Apple sticker I have is white, so this is a good, nice contrast. And then we have the big, hefty, elongated, rectangular power adapter. This is insane. Check this boy out. Oh man, I'm gonna take a good look at this and enjoy this, because this always scuffs up and it always has like wear and tear. I should probably think to see if D-Brand has a skin for these. D-Brand, if you don't make skins, make a skin for these so we don't scuff them up, but it looks nice. Oh man, this is another highlight of this entire organization. I mean, oh my goodness, a braided MagSafe cable. MagSafe has made its grand return to the Mac lineup, and it looks better than ever. Like, I mean, it looks so nice. So it's a MagSafe to a USB-C, and you can plug it into the Thunderbolt or USB-C ports that's on the MacBook. You can also just charge the MacBook via the USB-C. You don't have to use the MagSafe. I'm going to use the MagSafe because it's there to be used, and I can use those USB-C ports for other things if needed. So I'm not going to utilize another port when I have a dedicated port for MagSafe, but that looks gorgeous, and it's very long. Nice coiled up long cable, so it gives you a lot of slack out of the box. This is incredible. It feels really nice. I can tell this reminds me of the power cord of the HomePod Mini. I believe the HomePod might also have a braided texture also, but this kind of reminds me of the HomePod Mini power cord with that braided material, and it really, really looks good. Oh man, I'm a big fan of this. Are we ready for this? It just feels like something out of the future. I'm like so serious. Okay, together we are going to unveil the MacBook Pro. Oh, I knew it. It powers on, it powers on. Oh, oh my goodness, oh my goodness. This is insane. What am I gonna do with this? Literally was... It's like I don't even want to touch it. Like I don't even want to use it. I just want to like display it. It's so nice. It looks really good. That display is unreal. Check that out. I mean, that's just amazing. I am so glad I went with the 16-inch. Everybody's like talking about the 14 and how the 14-inch is just like, you know, more portable, and it's everything with the 16 has, but you know, it's just tinier. I like the big screens. I like the screen real estate, and with the edge-to-edge almost screen with the thinner bezels, you really get a lot more screen real estate than the original 15-inch models. The touch bar is gone. I like the touch bar. I used it for like emojis, volume controls, but I don't really need a touch bar with volume controls. it was more gestures to get certain things done with the touch bar, but it was kind of cool. I didn't really need the touch bar. I don't think anybody really needs it, but it was great to have something touch sensitive on the Macs, with the exception of the trackpad. And it was cool, but it's not really needed. I'm okay without it. I'm gonna live. HDMI, we've got the Thunderbolt, we've got the SD card slot back. Oh my goodness, we've got MagSafe, and then we've got some more Thunderbolt ports. And then we've got the lossless audio compatible 3.5mm headphone jack. And just all around, absolute glorious machine. We'll do some comparisons, because I actually have my current model, my 2015 Space Gray, I'm sorry, not 2015, my 2019, 2019 Space Gray MacBook Pro 15-inch, and oh man, the size looks really comparatively similar. It's not that bigger, like the overall chassis is not that much bigger than the 2019 15-inch. Really, you get that 16-inch with the kind of like the edge-to-edge, almost the thinner bezels on the actual display panel, but you can definitely see that it is much thicker. It's much thicker than the 2019 version. I don't mind the thickness, and actually the shape is more kind of squared off than the 2019. I don't mind it at all. I actually don't care. To get the power and performance that you're gonna get with this, I don't mind a little bit more of a hefty machine. I prefer the silver. Silver looks really nice, especially against that darker keyboard, that beautiful contrast. The differences in the keyboard are really showing as well. I mean, you've got kind of like the aluminum going through the keyboard, whereas this you have the anodized Blackwell that kind of encloses in the keyboard. The trackpad, they're both massive, but I'm not sure, this might be a little larger, I'm not sure, I'm not looking at it from a good angle, but I mean, it looks great, and you can see the difference between the touch bar and the actual function keys returning. I do like the new Touch ID button, and that looks great. That actually is more subtle, so it kind of blends in with the keyboard better in my view. I am very proud. We want to just do a round of applause for my 2019 MacBook Pro. It's been holding me, that's right, it's been holding me for so long up until this moment, for all of my YouTube stuff, all of my personal work stuff. I mean, just this MacBook Pro has really held up the test of time, and it's really performed well. It has the Intel i7, so it's not even Apple Silicon. It doesn't even have the dedicated Apple Silicon chip, not even M1, and it still held up really well. But it was time for an upgrade, in my view, and this MacBook Pro redesign did it for me. All right, here we go for the first time, plugging in MagSafe for the first time in years on a Mac. Here we go. Oh, that's it. That's it. I know it's just magnetic. It's just a magnet. It's just a magnetic charger, but I have not done that in so long. And my very first MacBook, like my very first MacBook, was MagSafe. It had a MagSafe charger. It was a 2015 13-inch MacBook Pro, and that just brings back a lot of memories, because I really did like that feature, and I was not really fond of them removing it, but it doesn't matter now because they brought it back. So, alright, so I'm going to conduct the process to transfer data over to this Mac. I got the 2019 on my right, and 2021 on my left. On your left. Here we go. Alright, so I finally got everything on it. Everything is set up and ready to go, and right off the bat, just the display of this thing is absolutely beautiful. I mean, this is like next level stuff. I have been wanting this MacBook for so long, and literally when they announced it, it was over. Alright, so we're gonna listen to some copyright-free music just to kind of get a test of the speakers, because I know that the speaker system has been improved and it's much bigger speakers. And because it's the 16-inch model, it's gonna have a better sound system overall than the 14-inch, which was another reason why I wanted it, because there's more space to put a better bass and a bigger speaker system. So let's test out the speakers.
Hey you, don't watch that, watch this.
What? Alright. Oh. Oh. I love it. I love it. We are gonna test. Okay, so here we got. we've got the M1 Pro 2021 versus the 2019 and 15-inch, 16-inch. Let's test it out. M1 Pro.
Hey you, don't touch that. Watch this. This is the heavy, heavy monster sound. The nutsiest sound around. So
Okay.
hey you, don't touch that. Watch this. This is the heavy, heavy monster sound. The nutsiest sound around.
Okay.
So if you coming up the street.
We're gonna try with bass, because the bass is where this one I think might shine a little bit more. This one sounds loud also, but I think the bass is where it really shines. Let's try that.
You better start to move your feet to the rockiness, rock steady beat of madness.
Okay. Alright. Okay. Alright, so that's that one. Yeah, the bass. This has more bass, definitely. I can hear the bass in it. This one's more flat. This one's got the bass. Oh yeah. I prefer this one, definitely. I prefer the M1 Pro because of the bass. Like, without any, like, sound system or any edits to anything, any changes to anything, just straight out of the speaker system, the depth of the bass it's much more defined. It doesn't sound as flat and cringy as this one. This one's still loud though, like the volume is still kind of the same, and this one sounds a little louder, but I wonder if that's because the audio is flatter, so it sounds like it's louder, it has that louder effect. Okay, so now I'm running a display test to just kind of see if the displays look better. We've got obviously the Liquid Retina XDR display with ProMotion. Now it's probably not at 120 Hz at the time of this testing. It's probably 60, but I'm already seeing off the bat. Both of these footages are in 4K, so we've got some Transformers action. You know I gotta get my Transformers cameo somewhere in here. But I got 4K running on both of these, but I can definitely see the colors are more saturated on the M1 Pro model. I'm seeing definitely some more saturated colors. I'm seeing a much more like cinema looking display here versus this one. This one also looks great. It is in 4K also, and the aspect ratio is pretty much the same, so we're not going to get anything in terms of like the size difference of the screen real estate of the actual content. And the notch does indeed disappear. Shockingly though, this one still looks nice for a 2019 model, and it stands really well. Oh, this is it. Oh, this is it right here. Oh. I love this scene also. But this is really, really nice. I prefer the display on this guy versus this one. I find it interesting that even though they're both in 4K, it's the same resolution, you get an overall better image because of the actual display panels in here. It just looks great. I really love and prefer this one. Much, much better. Overall though, I think this M1 Pro, MacBook Pro is going to do the trick. It's going to be the MacBook for me to use for the foreseeable future. I am truly, truly in love with this MacBook Pro, and I think the biggest test that we have to do from now on is the actual performance, but I am pretty sure, based on other people's experiences, that this is going to be able to hold up really well with the kind of workload that I do. I don't shoot ProRes video, I don't shoot with RED cameras, so if this can hold up with intensive video processing like that, I know that what I do is going to be a complete breeze, and it won't struggle and strain, and you won't have those fans blowing and the overall machine overheating like I get with my 2019 model. So overall, really, really impressed. And I'm in love. This is it. This is it. I'm gonna watch Transformers, and you guys are gonna watch me watch Transformers. I mean, because this is so nice. I wanna watch a movie now. Get him, Optimus. Get him, Optimus! Ooh, lockdown! I understand that it has the notch, but I'm not really too concerned with the notch. I just wish that the notch came with Face ID so it had an actual purpose, and it wasn't just because they wanted to kind of... I mean, it feels like it's a kind of like a brand recognition sort of thing, but I guess they just wanted to get more screen real estate, so that's why they went with this, but I am overwhelmingly in love. If you guys want me to do another video where I kind of, you know, experience it and give you my my thoughts, my impressions, or review it a little more in depth. And yeah, if you're new to the channel, go ahead and drop a subscription. I would really appreciate it, trying to grow my tech channel, and maybe share this video also. Drop a like on it and a comment on what you plan to get this Christmas season, or what you're looking for, or if you're looking for a MacBook Pro, or what computer are you watching this on. If you're watching this on the phone or computer, drop it in the comment section below. And that's pretty much it for today. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I am gonna really enjoy this MacBook. Feels good. It's Christmas for me. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.